I'm Davy Dusselare and I'm working for the Honda Motor Europe training department. We are here in France, it's a beautiful day and we are here to compare the 14-year models against the 13-year model CRFs. So the CRF250R has a complete new frame that is inspired on the 450R frame. It has a new subframe with the dual mufflers. It has a lot of changes to the engine, dual fuel injection timing, which is unique for Honda, a complete new airbox and a new air boot, and some changes to the gearbox for better durability. The bike has also a complete new rear suspension unit, and the front suspension settings has been updated. The area where the head pipe is joining the main pipe is lowered. This is good for a lower center of gravity, but also the engineers has been able to make the fuel tank a little bit wider, so the fuel tank has a bigger capacity. The twin pipes are back on the CRF250R, so the subframe is lighter and shorter, and with the twin pipes we have a better mass centralization. Another advantage of the twin pipes is a better lateral balance, so a balance between left and right, and especially for the new 250, with the big holes it gives also more power, especially in the mid-range. Another unique feature on the twin pipes are the diamond shape. Advantage of the diamond shape is that the bike is not so wide, so you can move around easy on the bike, and it has also a quite easy mud release function. So mud is not staying very easy on top of the mufflers. The swing arm is exactly the same as the 450, so it has a bigger cross section, more rigidity, more traction in the rear. The new CRF250 has the body panels of the CRF450. It makes the bike feel narrower and it makes it easier to move around and move your weight on the bike. So in the front we have Showa suspension, conventional suspension, not air suspension like on the 450. And the engineers have changed the shim stack for rebound and compression for a better feel and traction in the front. We have also a complete new rear shock from Showa. The shock is 14.5 mm shorter and it sits 14.5 mm lower in the frame. So the advantage is a lower center of gravity and more traction. The link is also slightly changed and is fitting now together with the settings of the rear shock. The first time you get on the bike, you feel immediately that the engine is much stronger from the bottom to the mid, and it has a lot more response, so there is a much more direct link between the throttle and the rear wheel. How has this been achieved? A new cylinder head with work on the inlet and the exhaust ports. We have a high compression piston. This is really helping for throttle response, and we have the unique dual timing fuel injection. So in one combustion cycle, the injection is spraying 2 times. So one time to cool down the piston and a second time for a stable combustion. This gives much more power in low throttle openings, so small throttle openings, so in the low to mid power range. Another change to the fuel injection is that the injector is now under an other angle and it's spraying more straight onto the valves. Advantage there is an improved throttle response. So the Honda engineers have done a similar exercise with the 250R from this year as like they have done with the 450 last year. So they have widening the gears for better durability. This sprocket moves 3.5 mm more outwards and also in the rear. As a result, the rear wheels from a 13-year model are not fitting in a 14-year model anymore. The radiators are unique for the CRF250R. They are a little bit smaller and are sitting lower into the frame. Big advantage there is a better steer-in and a lighter turning feel. So this is really a bike where you can take out of the crate and is really immediately ready to race. You have a lot of confidence on the bike. It's a confident, inspiring bike with a lot of bottom power, a lot of throttle response and very stable suspension.
Yeah, the 2014 bike is it's really good. I mean, I liked a lot. There is a lot of or more power in the bottom now, and especially with the new frame, it's really easy to turn in the tight corners. The 2014 bike is just ready to go, and for the races it's good to go. The suspension and everything is working well, so just start the bike and go on the